Hey planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Today we are stuffing our cash envelopes. It is payday. So for the month of April, we will be stuffing $870. I've got my cash envelopes here, my planners. I am using a Erin Condren monthly planner that I customize and set up every month. This is my big overall general planner. And then I use the Budget by Paycheck Budget Mom box set. I've put a cover on here just because I purchased the same version that I used for 2021 for 2022 because it was 50% off and I didn't need all of the updates to buy the new one at the full price. So to differentiate between the 2 years, I just print out a sticker and cover it up. In here, I have set up what I'm going to be stuffing my cash envelopes with, but more importantly, I have my cash denomination breakdown listed here, so I'm going to have that out of sight of the camera for reference. But you will be able to see what I am putting into each envelope. So to start with, we're going to make sure we have enough money. I never did figure out what this pouch was for or why it has this slit on the back because there's no place to insert anything here. This is the whole thing. But it's great for storing my cash envelope money each month. So that's where I was storing it at. Okay, so we should have $870. I'm going to take these 50s out because one cannot count if we start with 150. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86. Okay, so that's 600. $657, $750. $60, $70, $80, $90. $7. That is not right. Where'd I mess up, y'all? I can't count on camera. There's just something about it. This could be a whole video. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 600, 50, 750, 750, 60, 70, 80, 90, 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 850. We're back on track. I don't know what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that is 870. I hope that made sense. Okay, so we are going to start. We're going to do our little variable things like grocery, eating out, bulk, household towards the end. We're going to start with actually Petey. His money is going to come in and go right back out because we're going to spend, we're going to put $100 in his envelope, but we are going to spend $90 on his medication and he needs food. So we're not growing his little fund in the manner that I would like to, but I've got to go pick up his medication today. So for PD, we are doing, He's got 191. We are adding 100. And that will bring us to 291. And let's see, for him, we're going to do just $20 bills. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Let's just make sure we have the right amount here. So we should have 291. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 291. Right, next we are going to do clothing gets nothing this month. Business is going to get $50. So we kind of started over in our business because we purchased a new printer. So we only have $50 right now, and we're adding 50, giving us 100. So we're just going to do a $50 bill. And we've got 50, 70, 90, 100 in our business envelope. Then for Black Friday, we are also going to do 50. Okay, so Black Friday has 150 now. And we are adding 50, so that will give us 200. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 200. Does anybody else struggle at count $50 bills with other denominations, or just me? Okay, next we have birthday. Birthday is also getting 50. So we currently have 150. Adding 50 will give us 200. And then we can be done with these $50 bills. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50. And 50 makes 200. All right, so next we have our P.O. box. We are going to add $10 to that. And we currently have 125, so that's going to bring us to 135. And I think May is when it's due. But I don't know what the amount is. I want to say 150, so I'll probably be a little short, but it's okay. I'd rather be $10 short than have to come up with 150 bucks. Okay, so we should have 135 here. $20, $40, $60, $81, $10, $20, $30, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. $135 in our P.O. Box fund. Okay, next we're going to do health. And health is getting $20. So we have 230 in our health, and we're adding 20, so that will bring us to 250. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 50. You gonna say hi? Say hi. Petey says hi. Sometimes he will do it on demand. Okay, so car. Car is next. We have 120 in this envelope. And car is getting 20. So we should have 140. Okay, and so we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40. 140 for car. And I just want to note, this is not, as an example, like my car fund, there is cash, not cash, we'll guess it's cash if you withdraw it, also in a savings account. So I like for certain areas to have like cash on hand. I've set up an ally account at the end of the year, and so it's not as easily accessible. I would have to transfer it. I can't go withdraw it. So for certain things, I like to have cash on hand. For emergency, I like to have a little bit of cash on hand just in case I can't wait 2 or 3 days or business days to access the funds. So, you know, if you're wondering, is 140 all I have for my car fund? No, it is not. My car fund has a total of 322, which is actually still kind of low. My goal is to get that to about 1,000. And then we just added 20 today, so it's got 342 actually. It's just 140 in this envelope here. Okay, so next we are doing Sam's Club membership. So I had not been doing anything for Sam's. I had just paid for it in January. But I'm going to go ahead and start saving again. My Sam's Club membership is only like 45, I think, but then with tax it was like 50. So I'm probably going to save for 5 months, and then stop because I'll have enough. And then, you know, just have it ready to go when it's time to renew the membership. So right now there is 0 in here. I'm going to add $10 today. And just add that in. So I also added some new categories. So Costco. I did not previously have a Costco membership. I had one a while ago and I stopped because my preference is actually to go to Sam's Club because I love scan and go. Even like if you go get gas at Sam's Club, which I don't anymore because the line is ridiculous and looks like Costco, they have scan and go at the gas pump as well. So I'm a fan of that convenience factor. But I can get Petey's medication at a really significant discount at Costco. You don't have to be a Costco member to use their pharmacy, but you get a member discount. And so that was why I joined them for their membership again. However, there are some things that I will buy at Costco if I'm there. So, you know, it works out. So we're going to start saving for Costco. I did get a executive membership so that I could hopefully get some cash back at the end of the year. If I'm buying this medication every month, it should kind of pay for itself. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see where we end up next February or so. So today, Costco is getting 10. The goal is, you know, over the next 12 months to save $120, which will cover that executive membership. If I don't find that the executive membership is working out for me, I can always downgrade to a regular membership, which I believe is $60. And they had some little thing like where he said, you know, if it doesn't pay for itself, I think they would give you half of your $60 back. And so let me explain that. The difference between the executive and the regular is $60. So they'd give you half of that back, or maybe the whole thing. I don't remember. I really wasn't paying attention because I was going to get the membership anyway. So I have that in my favor as well. So we'll see if it pays for itself. So today Costco gets $10. The other thing I also added is a Canva. So I went ahead and paid Canva for the whole year because it, one, I use it and it's slightly less expensive, sort of like Amazon Prime, where you pay a little bit more if you pay monthly. And so even though this is a business expense, I'm going to go ahead and save every month for it and reimburse the business by, I don't know what I'm trying to say. This isn't money that's coming out of the Studio Bliss Co. business and just set aside in cash. I want to have a sinking fund for it. And so it's business money, even though it's part of my personal finance cash envelope stuffing. And so I will pay for the Canva membership when it is due, which I believe is $120. And then once I pay for it, I can take the cash, deposit it back, and pay back that money, if that makes sense. So Canva gets $10. I'm getting ready to use Canva today because I need to list some new things and I need to make some photos for those listings. The other thing that I added new is Amazon Prime. So I was paying Amazon Prime monthly. It was, I believe, $14 a month. It was $12.99, but then with tax, I live in the great state of California where tax is high. It was $14. So, as you may know, Amazon Prime raised their fees both for the monthly and for the annual. So I went ahead and paid for a whole year before the fee increase. So I paid, I think, $120. I don't know what it is now. This is probably not, I did my whole little sinking funds video, but I know my little $10 a month is not going to cover it. But again, it will cover the majority of it, so I'm good with that. And I can always make an adjustment later. So we're going to save $10 today for Amazon Prime, because that is something that I definitely use every single month, primarily for ordering things and for the shipping and whatnot. Every now and then I'll use some of the other features, but a lot of my business supplies I get from Amazon, and I like that I'm able to get them very quickly. I also like the little Amazon grocery portion. I find that I can get a lot of things a lot less expensive there. I don't use it all the time. I may use it once every other month or so, but it is nice to have, and I think they shop at like Whole Foods or something like that. So that is a nice feature as well. So that is what we're adding to Prime. So let's get our $10 for Costco, $10 for Amazon Prime, and $10 for Canva. Okay, so now we're at groceries. So let's pull out this cash envelope. These are like my everyday expenses. So for groceries, we are going to, and I did a very bad job of writing down on here. This month I started out really good and then I fell off after March 6th. But I tracked it in my budget book, so we're okay. So for this month we are doing $200 again for groceries, and we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4 $10 bills. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92. Okay, so 200 is going to groceries. I'm going to add it all in here, but I don't carry $200 around with me. I usually give myself about $50 a week out of that to be mindful of my spending and staying on budget. Okay, so dining out, we're going to do 80. And we needed a new card. So we're going to add in a new card. And for dining out, we're going to do 3 of those and 10. Okay, so we are going to do 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 72, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 80. And dining out is also one where I don't carry around the full $80. I try to limit myself to about 25. I usually spend my dining out money before the month is over. Household is getting 20. And this is another one where I didn't write it down, but I think I spent it at Dollar Tree. So we're going to give ourselves 20 for the month. These envelopes are from Notiq. The vinyl, just the vinyl, not the envelopes, are available. You can customize and choose your what you want it to say. They are available at Studio Bliss Co. You can buy a large grouping of them if you need them. The more you buy, the more you save. I think I've got them at a pretty good price. So you can put them on any type of envelope, not just the Notiq envelopes. Okay, so gas has $72 left over, and we are rolling that over because gas is $9 million, and I don't foresee myself having to spend all of it, but I want to have it available just in case. You never know when you may have to start commuting somewhere on a daily basis, so I just want to be prepared for that, and if I don't need it, then I don't need it, but if I do, I like the security of having it. So we have $72 we're rolling over, and we're adding 80, and that is that. Now, last month, one of the things I did do was use my gas cash envelope. I actually would have had a lot more, but I used my cash envelope to buy propane for like the grill, and that was $28. I only bought gas one time in March, and I only spent $40. I purchased gas March 6th before it was over $5 a gallon. It was when it was still $4.99 here in the great state of California, and I just have tried not to go anywhere if I don't have to, and so yeah, that's where we're at. Gas here is depending on where you go and how long you're willing to wait, anywhere from $5.49 is the lowest I've seen, to like $5.89 for unleaded. Premium is over $6. Mid-grade is over $6. So it's insanity. What is gas costing you where you're at? I think I have, like right now, half a tank. So I'm not, if I fill up, it's going to be 60, 80 bucks, but not from half a tank. From an empty tank, it would probably be about $80 with the current cost. But that's where we're at on gas here. So I just want to be prepared just in case. I feel like $150 if I do have an empty tank and I have to fill up twice is 2 tanks of gas. So I don't know how prepared that makes me, but I'm basing it off of what I previously spent and my plan to not go too far. So anyway, and on another note related to gas as well, gas mileage, because I haven't gone anywhere, my gas mileage is horrible going places locally. Horrible. On the freeway, I was doing like 23 to 25 miles a gallon. Keeping it local is like 18, maybe 16 to 18. I'm just like, what in the world am I driving a tank? Anyway, I was completely sidetracked on that conversation. So we have 152 now for gas. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2. So 152 in our gas envelope. Okay, the other thing I'm doing is front loading a couple of savings challenge envelopes, just sort of under the concept of paying yourself first. And so we are, did I get my bulk envelope? I missed bulk, so let's do that real quick. Bulk shopping. So this is my not my memberships, but my shopping at Costco or Sam's Club or the Butcher. So we are going to add $80 this month. We started with $194. So that gives us $274. And I will probably pick up some things today when I pick up Petey's meds. Okay, so there's our 80 that we're adding. So that's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is going on here? Okay, let's try one more time. Unless I added the wrong amount. 20, no, that doesn't add up either. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 20, 40, 60, 80, 2. 10, 20, 30. Okay, so I have 234. Which means that I spent $40 and probably didn't write it down. That is the only thing I can think of. It's very possible. I have $20 that I spent. I didn't go anywhere else. I don't have my March budget book to see. Okay, so I don't know. But that's more than likely what happened. I didn't write it down. Okay, so we're going to front load some savings. We're going to put $44 in our self-care envelope, which is 2 weeks of self-care. Our self-care is $22 a week in 2022. So we are going to add $44. And this is in part because I'm paying for something that I bought as well. And I bought it on Afterpay, in case you were wondering. So that gives us $275 here. So 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are $44. Make sure we have $275, at which the bulk shopping coming up short is why we count it, because I would have really been confused later why somebody came into my house and took $40 out of my bulk shopping envelope, not knowing what happened. So you get to see it all happen live. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so $275 in our self-care envelope. This money is basically spent, just FYI, but we're going to get it back right. Okay, and then we're going to add to our 52-week savings challenge envelope $26, which was just a random number that I pulled. So There's 142 in here now. That will give us 168. Can I just tell y'all, I am so sad about this envelope because 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This envelope this year started out with a combination of the Budget Mom Savings Challenge and the 52-week Savings Challenge from 2021. It was a little over $2,000, and we are down to now 168. Now, I'm sad about it, and I'm not sad about it because a large chunk of it was spent on taking care of Petey, and so I am okay with that, and I'm grateful that I had the money to do that. I used it to buy the Costco membership, the Amazon Prime membership, the Canva membership, and some other stuff. It's written down somewhere. So it's not a horrible thing. It's just not really what I had intended it for. And we definitely would have like about 12 to 1,500 had my dog not gotten sick. But yeah, that's a whole separate conversation for another day on like what I wanted to use that money for and just like starting over, and it is what it is. So anyway, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 168. That is all of our cash envelopes, $870 stuffed this week. We are ready to go and tackle April. And hopefully we can get some good savings this month and pay down some debt and stay in budget in these cash envelope areas. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you use cash envelopes, let me know how your stuffing is going. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.